Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about a movie I honestly didn't expect to love as much as I did. Kpop Demon Hunters. I went into this thinking it would just be flashy animation and a few catchy songs, but it turned out to be so much more than that. What I loved about it. First, the story is actually really heartfelt. Yes, it's about idols fighting demons, but it's also about friendship, self-acceptance, and learning to own who you are, flaws and all. I loved how each character wasn't just there to look cool. They had real fears, made mistakes, and grew over time. It made them feel believable and relatable. The animation totally blew me away. It's bright and energetic, but not in an overwhelming way. The style felt like a mix of modern 3D and a little bit of stop motion, and it worked perfectly with all the action scenes. I genuinely think this is some of the best work Sony Animation has done since Spider-Verse. And the music. Oh my god, the music. Every single song was a banger. They weren't just random tracks thrown in. They were woven into the story in such a smart way. There were moments when a song turned a fight scene into this huge emotional moment, and I'm not gonna lie, I got chills more than once. A few things I noticed. If I'm being honest, there were a couple little things that could have been better. Sometimes the voices were a bit too quiet when characters were talking, and then suddenly super loud when the songs kicked in. And there were a few scenes where the facial expressions didn't completely match the voice acting. But honestly, those were small nitpicks compared to everything this movie did right. Standout moments for me. A few things that really stuck with me. The enemies to lovers subplot. I'm a sucker for that dynamic, and it was done so well here. The tension, the chemistry, it just worked. The final concert scene. It felt like a full-on pop opera, and it was one of the coolest endings I've seen in a long time. The messages about self-acceptance and not hiding your flaws. Those parts honestly hit me harder than I expected. My final thoughts. In the end, Kpop Demon Hunters isn't just a fun action movie with pretty animation. It's a movie with a lot of heart and a lot to say about being yourself, even if you feel like you're too much or not enough. It made me laugh, it made me emotional, and it made me immediately search for the soundtrack to add to my playlist. If you're even a little curious about it, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. Even if you're not a huge K-pop fan, I think you'll find something to love here. And honestly, I'm really hoping they make a sequel because I'm not ready to say goodbye to these characters yet. That's it for my review. If you've seen Kpop Demon Hunters, let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.